Just like arithmetic sequences had an explicit formula, geometric sequences have an explicit formula. The explicit formula for a geometric sequence is a sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1 power. A sub 1 is our first term. R is your common ratio. It's what you're multiplying or dividing by each time. And then n is the nth term. So if we take a look at example 5, I want to write the equation for the nth term of this geometric sequence. So I look at my geometric sequence and notice my first term is 1. So in other words, a sub 1 is 1. To find r, I'm going to take my second term. I'm going to divide it by my first term. You could divide any two terms. You're going to get the same answer. So r is negative 2. So to write this out, we're going to say a sub n equals 1 times, I'll make sure I put negative 2 in parentheses because it's negative, to the n minus 1 power. So in example 6, I want to find the sixth term. So I'm going to replace n with 6. So a sub 6 equals 1 times negative 2 to the 12. I don't know why I put 6 there. Sorry about that. Probably made that confusing. I'm looking for the 12th term. So a sub 12 equals 1 times negative 2 to the 12 minus 1 power. So I can simplify that. That's negative 2 to the 11th power, isn't it? If I take it a negative number 11 times, my answer is negative. So on my calculator, I'm just going to take 2 to the 11th power. So I'll go 2 to the 11th power, and notice that's negative. So I'm going to get negative 2,048. Let's take a look at the next one. Question 7. A 50-pound ice sculpture is melting at a rate which is 80% of its weight. So 80% of its weight remains each hour. Draw a graph to represent how many pounds the sculpture is left each hour. Well, I know when I make my graph here, everything's going to be positive because I can't have a negative weight. And I'm going to start up here at 50. So, and then I'm going to take 80% of 50. So if 80% is a decimal, it's 0.8. So I'm going to take 0.8 times 50. So after 1 hour, I'm going to have 40 pounds left over. Okay? After 2 hours, I'm going to take 80% of 40. So I'll take 0.8 times 40, and I'll get 32 pounds. So after 2 hours, I'm up here at 32 pounds. After 3 hours, I'll take 80% of 32. And I'll get 25.6. After 4 hours, we'll take 80% of 25.6. And I'll get 20.48. See, it's not linear. It's going to start to flatten out around 0 because you can never have a negative number amount of ice. But it's going to get slower and slower each time because we're only melting 80% of what's left. And there we have it.